Hello, friends. How are you? I am excited to be coming to you. Um, I'm actually in California because the Stampin' Up! Convention is going to be starting this week. I know I look a little harried, but I'm not harried. It's just that I just came here from a couple of days at Disneyland. So I took a shower because you didn't want to see me before that. And I thought I would do a quick video for you. But I'm not doing the video. I'm just introducing a wonderful guest presenter who's going to present the card. I think I'm doing like commentary while the stamping's happening. So it's kind of special. And we'll do that first. And then that way I can let my guest presenter, who those of you who know me can probably already guess who my guest presenter is. It's my wonderful husband, Kevin. And so he will be doing the stamping from my home in Markham, and I'll be commentating from here in my hotel room in California. So this is kind of a special episode this week. But we're going to do the stamping first so that I can let him go to bed. And then, well, because I'm pre-recording it. And then that way, then afterwards, I can go into all the details of upcoming classes, a special offer I have for you, and a little more detail on the great products that he's using. So who's ready to have him well, his table and his hands come to the stage? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. And if it's your first time joining me or your 50th time joining me, say a little hello in the comments as well, because I love knowing that I'm connecting with you. So let's um, bring the tabletop here. And then what I will do is hopefully you can see the tabletop really big. So for those of you that don't know, we had some new releases come out this month of March. So one of them is this bundle called Forever Florals. You can see it on the left there. This is the stamp set. So I'm excited to share it with you. When I was using it for Lunch, Laugh, and Craft earlier this month, it was still available. I haven't checked the store recently, but I'm hoping it's still available. But if not, don't worry. You can always put your email in when you look at that item on the online store and get back in stock notifications. So hopefully I'll be inspiring you with this project because number one, I think it's beautiful. Number two, I think it's really easy for anyone to recreate. So the Forever Floral stamp set has four sentiments. I love the font. I think it's kind of romantic and calming. And then, of course, there are some floral and foliage images. But then there is also coordinating dies. Remember when you purchase the stamp set and dies. So, Kev, you can just turn it around. I've been putting the dies in the stamp set in the same envelope. Um, when you purchase them together, you save 10%. Now, these dies, I think, are amazing. You could actually just purchase the dies without the stamp set if you want, because you can always use labels. Those labels are great sizes. The bottom two will layer, which you'll see today, but the star of the show is really the detailed floral die that you can see, which we're going to use today. Okay, so hurry and go to the online store and shop for this bundle if it catches your eye, because don't forget, March also means there's a new product of the month. Um, Kevin, I don't know if you feel like going into the box behind you there. There's a box that I haven't unpacked. Inside that box is a brand new stamp set. Um, with like deer on it. I think it's called Notes of Spring. Any luck finding it in that box? Because that is our new March product of the month. And so, what does the product of the month mean? It's a new release. There it is, Notes of Spring. Isn't it sweet? As soon as I get home from California, that's the first thing I'm going to be playing with. You can get that stamp set for just $5. Okay, that's like amazing. So if you want it for $5, all you have to do is place an order in your cart of at least $100. And then before you check out, you have to add your $5 product of the month. If you check out and you don't add it, there's no way to go back and add it. So make sure you remember to add it before you check out. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know about that. Let's get to stamping. So this is one of the cards that we did at Lunch Laugh and Craft. And if you're interested in joining for the next Lunch Laugh and Craft, I believe it's April, the second Tuesday in April, I believe. So the registration link is in the description. We always have a fun time, but this is the one we made for March. We're going to use cloud cover cardstock. If you guys follow me, you'll know that I am in love with this color cardstock. So we'll take that out. I think Kevin has already pre-scored it to make it easy. So we'll just fold on the score line. If you're scoring your own cardstock, your cardstock base is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. You'll score it at 4.25. Okay. And so we've pre-done that. This card is going to be portrait as opposed to landscape. So we'll have our lovely card base there. And then you'll notice that the detailed floral die, I've pre-cut it out in the basic white. Everything's been pre-cut out so that, and it layers beautifully on top of the card base. So Kevin, maybe what we'll do is we will, I don't know if there's any liquid glue there in front of you on the table. Yes, our beautiful liquid glue. And all we have to do is apply a very little amount of liquid glue behind this detailed die on the border that is on this die. So is the glue coming out? Sometimes it's stuck up and you have to kind of peel off the layer of dry glue that is there. Any luck? Okay, yes, just tiny bits. If you can see the glue, that means there's enough glue. This is a very strong glue. This is an easy add-on to your order because everybody can use multi-purpose liquid glue. It's one of our more economical glues, but what I love about it is that you can use it to adhere your project and it doesn't dry instantly. So you have a little bit of wiggle room if you want to wiggle it around just to place it in the spot that you want. So what we're going for, Kev, is kind of an even border around, if that feels good to you. If it is pleasing to your eye, then that is perfect. Isn't that a gorgeous die? Why don't we hold it up a little closer to the camera so people can see the detail in that die? Can you see how there's leaves, there's flowers, there's even like little dots in the flowers. So gorgeous. Okay, and then what we'll do next, again, these are part of the die that coordinates with the stamp set. I do recommend getting them together. And then we'll take that basic white cardstock that we've already pre-cut with the die exactly from the same set. And we're going to use the Thinking of You sentiment from the stamp set. And you're going to notice how perfectly it fits onto the label. And I couldn't decide whether we'd use Misty Moonlight or Secret Sea. Both of them go gorgeous with the cloud cover card base. But let's use Misty Moonlight today. So we'll open that up. Okay. And Stampin' Up! Is well known for their coordination and their high quality products. So all you have to do is just tap, tap, tap on the ink pad. Don't push too hard because you don't want ink on the block. You just want ink on the stamp. And then we'll just go straight down and straight up onto our pre-die cut basic white. Beautiful. See how perfectly that sentiment fits on the die cut label. The two were a match made in heaven. That's why it's a bundle. That's why they coordinate. Okay, so we are going to adhere that onto the slightly larger label, which I've pre-die cut from our silver foil cardstock. So we'll just, I put some glue on the back of the basic white cardstock. You can either use seal or you can use liquid glue, whichever makes you happy. Sure. And you'll notice these dies don't just cut the shape of the label, but there's actually a slight, almost embossed, maybe it's debossed um, border around it. So it just gives that little extra elegance to the project. How are you doing, Kevin? Awesome. Okay. So maybe if you want to hold up that label a little bit so we can see that nice border around as well. Lovely. Okay, so we'll flip that over because what we're going to do is using the seal adhesive, we're going to put a strip of adhesive across the back.
Hmm?
Yes, perfect. So just run it from one edge to the other horizontally. Yep, just like that. Great. And there should be some cloud cover ribbon. Again, this is wonderful coordination. We're going to take the scissors and we're going to cut that in half, the ribbon. Lovely. And now we're just going to put one end on one side of the label. Yep, but having it go horizontally. Yep. And it's just going to peek out in the middle. Yep.
Like
Lovely.
this?
Yes, I think that's good. And then we'll do the same on the other side. We just want the ends peeking out so that when we adhere the label. Okay, so now flip it over so that you can look at it. Do you like how that looks? I think we kind of want them both to be um, the same. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, we'll turn it around and look at it again. Oh, yeah, clean off that little end there. Okay, flip it over to the other side. Does it look even? The reason why I cut it in half is because that way you don't need to use a whole strip of ribbon. You can just use smaller strips so that it makes your ribbon last longer. In this case, I didn't save that much ribbon. There's only a tiny bit in the middle, but looks
Okay.
great. And so we'll put some dimensionals on the back, and I think we'll finish off our card. The dimensionals, I usually pin them. Are they pinned up on the board in front of you there?
Yes.
See, this is the benefit of having a organized crafting space. You can even direct your crafting when you're not in the room. Okay, we'll peel off the backing and then we will stick it onto the front of our card. The card will be portrait. Of course, you could do it landscape. Maybe we should ask our studio audience. Okay, so Kevin, we'll hold it there. Okay, tell me if you vote for portrait. Put portrait in the comments. We'll wait a couple of seconds. Who wants portrait? And now let's see who wants landscape. Landscape or portrait? Kevin's going like some crazy diagonal. That's not an option for me. Portrait or landscape? Okay, Kevin, you get to decide. I wonder what other people have decided. You're going to go portrait. Love it. I think landscape would look nice too. Great. And that is our card for today. Thank you so much for joining me, Kevin. I'll let you take a take a rest. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Wait, what about these?
Oh, gems. That's the bling bling. Okay, Kevin, you can put the bling bling wherever you want to put the bling bling. Let's see where you put it. So these are our basic rhinestone jewels. Again, a very economical, oh, my take your pick tool. I think I took it with me to California. So that is just a X-Acto knife. So please do not cut yourself. Let's see where you put those jewels. And everybody can give him lots of affirmation in the comments. Oh, he used it as a dot for the eye in the thinking of you. I really hope this video turns out. Some of you may recall that when I was in Utah for work, we tried this and the video did not work out. It was a whole video of my face talking, and his hands did not get shown at all. It was very sad. So I tried to change a setting and I tested. So I think this will work this time.
Well, if they're seeing this, then it worked.
I know, but I won't know until I look at the recording. But I did test it. If it doesn't work, Kevin, then I promise I will never ask you to do this for me again. I always have big plans to get my videos pre-recorded before I leave, but then
There you go.
beautiful. Thank you so much. Basic rhinestones, some basic white paper, some cloud cover cardstock, some coordinating cloud cover ribbon, Misty Moonlight ink, and that gorgeous Forever Florals bundle, which is brand new to our lineup. So go see what else is new in our store. Oh, yes, and don't forget to take advantage of the product of the month this month. And then I do have a special ordering special while I'm on my work trip. And then right afterwards, I'll actually be going on vacation. I'm hoping it'll be a well-earned vacation after a great Stampin' Up! Convention. So I wanted to offer a little March Madness special. So stay tuned. I'm going to explain about that special, but Kevin, I'll let you go. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Bye. Thanks for joining. Okay, so what is my March Madness special? So my March Madness special is to let you know how much I appreciate your support and to thank you for your support while I am away on vacation and away busy working my other job. And so this is how it works. I will be preparing a 3-card class for you using the Unbridled Beauty stamp set. And so you can always substitute any stamps you have, but I will cut and prep these 3-card packets and I will put it in the mail for you for anybody who, or I guess if you live super local and I'm seeing you at a class, I can always drop it off to you or give it to you the next time I see you. But any orders, $60 or more will get this lovely pre-cut card class featuring the Unbridled Beauty stamp set. The other way to get it, so that's one way you can get that card class. But of course, I always encourage you to bump up your order to $100 so that you can get the product of the month for just $5, right? But the other way is if you register for at least 2 of my upcoming classes, then you also can get this lovely Unbridled Beauty card set. Actually, I think, you know what? I've got different classes on my schedule. Make sure you click the registration form so that you can see them all. So you can either get my card class, this Unbridled Beauty 3-card card kit, if you sign up for the Ladies Retreat Day, which is on April the 18th, or 2 of my other classes. So it could be the Lunch, Laugh, and Craft, or it could be like, you could be 2 Lunch, Laugh, and Crafts because I'm doing one in April, one in May, or it could be the Lunch, Laugh, and Craft and the Crafty Kitten Sip. So that is how you can have a chance to get that 3-card kit. Okay, so for those of you who wish you had more time to craft and enjoy, I encourage you to come out to my Ladies Retreat Day on April 18th. You can get You can bring your unfinished objects. I call them UFOs. Bring your UFOs, come and craft and chat. Lunch is included. Um, and I'll also include some make and takes and some, but really the idea is to kind of work on your unfinished objects and connect and chat with others. Okay, so I think I told you the key news. My special shopping special slash class joining special. I told you about the new product of the month. I told you about new products going live. And don't forget, if you do want to join my Stampin' for Fun club, I sent out an email earlier last week, I believe. And that is a great way to join and connect as well. So become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Today's the last day to subscribe to get that bonus stamp set, okay? Because in March, there is an extra bonus stamp set in your Paper Pumpkin kit, and I'd love to have you as one of my subscribers. And then you'll be one of my club members automatically. You'll get a monthly technique video. You'll get a Zoom craft and chat as well. Okay, that's the news for now. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week, and I hope I inspired you to do some crafting. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me. Bye.